Today we were heard on the admission to bail of police PC Charles against the heinous murder of Aden Mohamed Hassan and a resident of Garissa County. The court heard us and we had substantive justice. Of course, we await for the bail ruling on the 29th of this month at 10 a.m. Hopefully he will not, we are hoping he will not be admitted to bail because of the nature of the crime he's committed. We've also written to the DPP. We are very disappointed with the DPP profiling charges of manslaughter. We have written to him. We know the ODPP is an office that is constitutionally required to look at the justice of both sides. Hopefully he will look at the file again with a view of profiling murder charges, because we believe this was a blatant murder of Aden Mohamed. Hopefully the family will be coming here. We will follow up this matter to the latter end. There are other matters, I mean, in Garissa County especially. This is not the first one. There are other people who have been killed by police officers. We know police officers are our brothers and sisters. We have family who are police officers. Some of them are good, but there are a lot of them who are also conduct themselves, especially in northern Kenya, in an untoward way. And those are the ones who we will make sure that substantive justice is gotten against them. As you have seen, most of the leadership of Garissa County is here, members of County Assembly, Parliament, members of Parliament, governor aspirants, women rep aspirants, all of them are here, which shows that this is a very important matter for them. Hopefully we'll follow up to the latter end and we undertake to the family. Kenya Human Rights Commission is also on board. We've spoken to the LSK, to the president of LSK. Hopefully they'll be sending someone. We undertake to the family that we will get to the bottom of this and they will get substantive justice. We'll also be filing compensation claim for the family. Of course, the courts have found personal responsibility, culpability in these matters. We'll be filing claim, civil compensation claim, constitutional compensation claim against PC Charles, as well as the people who have appointed him to that place, which is the office of the IG. And hopefully we'll be able, he was a young man with a very young family. Hopefully we'll be able to get compensation for him.
And we are all mourning, and from the very day this boy, very ambitious boy, was killed in a gruesome and murder, from that day the community has not been resting. But having said that, you know, justice is midwife of peace. Where there's no justice, there can never be peace. It's really sad and shocking and diabolical that we have an incident of this nature becoming common day in Garissa and in northern Kenya, where police behave roguely and kill people, maim people, subjugate them, inhalate them. And this is the same incident that has been going on. You remember 2 months ago somebody was killed in the same Modica, and this boy was also killed. This is a young boy, young family. He just married. He had one, he just married, he didn't have a kid, and he was eking a living. So I think for the DPP to charge him with a manslaughter is trespass of justice and gross violation of the constitution and the law of this country. And I think the DPP is not doing his job. He has failed in his duty. And it looks like we are going to ask the Kenyan people and the parliament to bring a motion to impeach him, because that is not acceptable in this day and time when a policeman shoots innocent person. And the same policeman is just charged with manslaughter. Manslaughter means he did that one, you know, unintentionally, and it means that he is not culpable for murder.
I think the court was very clear. We look forward to the decision on Friday. But in my capacity as a leader, I am very disappointed with how, or the direction that the DPP has taken, because to me it feels like he is mutilating this file to water down the case from a murder situation to a manslaughter. So for this we are very much alert, and I will take the personal initiative to even bring a motion of impeachment against him if this matter is not reviewed. This is not a threat, it is a demand for justice, and we shall take up our responsibility as leaders and as community members.
Yeah, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Mheshimiwa Ali Sheikh. On behalf of the family, we want to thank the community who have gathered today and yesterday here for purposes of keeping in solidarity with the family. We were told that the charges, as my colleagues have said, have been watered down from murder to manslaughter. And on that note, we are not happy with the office of the ODPP. We are seeking justice for our son, the only son of a mother and a father, who was very enterprising, and someone just decided to cut his life short. We will not allow to that. As leaders and as family members of the late son, we want to thank the community who have given us the support from the day of the incident up to today until the end of this process. It is very unfortunate that the charges preferred were not what we expected. However, we don't want to talk on a matter that is sub judice, is before a court. Maybe that will be prejudicial if we start putting and poking holes on what is happening and what is going to happen. But our aim here is to stand in solidarity with the family and to seek justice such that incidents like this, they have become common in our area, in Garissa. I'm sorry to say this, but the accused person in this matter is not somebody who is new to these incidents. We have had similar incidences from the same PC Charlo. Is a very well-known person in the community, and we seek justice to prevail, because it's only that some matters were not reported by the community, and he thought that he will go scot-free like the previous incidences, but we will make sure this one is his last action and his last act of such kind.
And Aden is the only son of my uncle, and we are saying pole to the family. We are here to protest and condemn the decision made by DPP office or ODPP office that they say this case was a manslaughter, but we are saying that is killing of unintentional. And that is not right. This was murder. If you could hear the report of IPOA, this boy was shot in the head, a blunt shot on the head. And that means this was murder, was intended of killing. The officer was intentionally wanted to kill one Aden. We are disappointed as a family, as a leaders from Garissa County.
We are hoping for justice to happen. We are not satisfied with the ODPP office, where they have charged the murderer, the man who killed a young innocent man in Garissa County, with manslaughter. The incident was witnessed by many people, and it was not an act of accident. It was purpose, and we want justice to be done.